Good day, everyone. So I am here today to talk about the career development, person and careers, specifically the career concepts. So what is the career? First, a person's career path or chosen field of work, which may involve one job or a number of occupations, is referred to as a career. It outlines the steps as one should take to develop in their career. Typically make use of one's knowledge and skills will also bring satisfaction and a sense of direction into the individuals. So there are two terms that associate with career concepts, and that is the job and the occupation. However, these terms actually mean quite different things. Therefore, importante kayo siya na mahibawaan ang differences between the two of them. So, moving forward, a job is a position that someone holds where they perform particular tasks. It can be therefore be viewed as a single huge job or a series of smaller jobs. For example, for these jobs are paralegal, consultant, bank teller, and a library technician. So on the other hand, the another term is the occupation. It is a broad range of jobs with related aspects. In other words, a person's occupation is a general term for whatever they constantly do. This implies that all of their work tends to fall under a profession that is generally recognized and for which they acquire a standardized set of competencies and knowledge. And for the examples that are included in this area are accountant, engineer, nurse, police officer, scientist, and a teacher. So, as we move forward to this lesson, we will be able to tackle the question, what influences your career choice? So I know that all of us have our own influences in making our career choices. And as well, we will be discovering the other factors that may affect one's decision. Let's explore some of these factors as we address by various career development theories.
So, good morning everyone. This is the continuation of our report, which is the career development. Social and economic conditions means that all our career choices takes place within the context of society and economy. Some people depends on their career choices on the economy or in the society where they belong. Events that happen in their lives may affect the choices available to them and even dictate their choices to a certain degree. So, sa changes sa economy kay maka-affect jud siya sa pag-choose sa ato ang career. And the next one is childhood fantasies. So, what do you want to be when you grow up? You might remember that question from your childhood, and it may have helped shape how you thought about careers then and as well as later in life. So for example, na-enjoy ka ng tao nga like kung unsa iyahang ganahan atong bata pa siya kay maujud iyang gipursue karong dako na siya, and like there are some people also nga kung unsay ganahan na pagbata nila kay kanang dili nila ma-continue sa pagdako nila kay like because of some circumstances. But like childhood fantasies is like what you dreamed of when you were a child, and you might have continued that when you grow up.
Work with your career counselor. It's important to understand that career choice is not made based on any one factor. Ang atong choices are subject to many influences like individual, social, cultural, and environmental. Working with the career services kay makapatabang jud sila sa atuang kaugalingon because they are experts sa pag-aid sa atuang evaluations. Since you don't have to come up with all of the answers up on your own because there are many things to think about. So, need na tumutulog mga career experts para mas magaidan ta sa angay natong buhaton.
Lion. Lion are leaders. They are usually the bosses at work, or at least they think they are. They are decisive, bottom-line folks who are observers, not watchers or listeners. They love to solve problems. They are usually individualists who love to seek new adventures and opportunities. Lions are very confident and self-reliant. In a group setting, if no one else instantly take charge, the lion will. Unfortunately, if they don't learn how to tone down their aggressiveness, their natural dominating trait can cause problems with others. Most entrepreneurs are strong lions, or at least have a lot of lions in them. So their natural strengths are decisive, goal-oriented, achievement-driven, get results, independent, risk-taker, takes charge, takes initiative, self-starter, persistent, efficient, competitive, enjoys challenges, variety and change, driven to complete projects quickly and effectively. Their natural weaknesses are impatient, blunt, poor listener, impulsive, demanding, may view projects more important than people, can be insensitive to the feelings of others, may run over others who are slower to act or speak, fierce in activity or relaxation, quickly bored by routine or mechanics. In basic disposition, lions are fast-paced and task-oriented. They are motivated by results, challenge, action, power, and credit for achievement. Lions focus on now instead of the distant future. They got a lot more done in a lot less time than their peers. Hate wasting time and like to get right to the point. They are great at initiating communication, not good at listening. One-way communicator. They are one-way communicator. They are impulsive, make quick decisions with goal or end result in mind. The lion takes command and become autocratic. The lion needs to see the results, experience variety, and face new challenges. He needs to solve problems and wants direct answers, freedom, authority, variety, difficult assignments, opportunity to advancement. That is the lion's desires. That's all, thank you.
Kisa diri ang enthusiastic, takes risk, visionary, very verbal, promoter, enjoys popularity, fun-loving, likes variety, spontaneous, and inspirational. If you have one of these personality, then you are an otter. Otter is an animal, and it is a type of kanang na-based sa personality type test. So what is an otter in personality type test? And what are its strengths? What are its weaknesses? Otters are excitable, fun-seeking, cheerleader, types who love to talk. They're great at motivating others. The otter's outgoing nature makes them a great networkers. They usually know a lot of people. They can be very loving, encouraging, and less pressure when they try to use their verbal skills to attack. They have a strong desire to be liked and enjoy being center of attention. They are often very attentive to style, clothes, and flash. Otters are the life of any party, and most people really enjoy being around of them. So, from the definition itself, otters are very good communicators. Why? They good communicators. They are They're great communicators. They use their verbal skills to make bonds with other people, with other personality types, and in which that results to being them as great networkers. They usually know a lot of people who know a lot of people. Onya, people tend to enjoy being around of them. Why? As I said, they are great communicator. They know, kabaw sila mo sinapit silang mga words, kabaw sila mo, they know when sila mo gamit ang mga words, kano sa sila mo use ang mga feeling towards that person. Their natural strengths are enthusiastic, optimistic, good communicator, as I said mentioned, emotional, passionate, motivational, inspirational, outgoing, personal, dramatic, and fun-loving. So, na-mention naman ako sila na-mention naman ako sila ganina, natural weaknesses, unrealistic, not detailed, organized, disorganized, impulsive, listen to feelings above logic, reactive, can be too talkative and excitable. So, if atong hanaon, authors can be an extrovert because they can be a good communicator. At the same time, their weaknesses can be too much talkative. Good guy, they know how to tend to have conversations, but masobraan na gani sa talkative nila, which is people find it annoying, but some people love really enjoying around of them because they know want a company and have conversations. Listens to feelings and logic, most na problema. They are emotional and passionate, but at the same time, sometimes they use their feelings to decide over a major decisions over logic. So if an author gani naglibog siya in ang sa iyang pilion sa decision whether that person uses his feeling and logic. If that person uses feeling, then that person is an author. Basic disposition, fast-paced, people-oriented, motivated by recognition and approval of others. Time management, authors love on the future and have that tendency to rush to the exciting thing. So time management, sometimes they don't have time management because they, as I said, they tend to listen their feelings over logic. So therefore, they have tendency nga excited sila. For example lang, ato ibutang na sila'y prize, na sila'y challenge nga nahimo. And excited siya kay na ay prize. Which is, tendency nga ma-rush siya, madali-dali na inoon siya because that person uses feelings man. So, ang kanang tawhana, mapildi sa challenge is because that person listens to his feeling over logic because na-excite na siya sa unsay prize makuha niya sa kanang challenge. Communication styles, enthusiastic as mentioned earlier, are stimulating, often one way, but can inspire and motivate others. As I said, good communicator.
So another personality type are the golden retrievers. Golden retrievers are very loyal people. They're so loyal, in fact, that they can absorb the most emotional pain and punishment in a relationship and still stay committed. They are great listeners, incredibly empathetic, and warm encouragers. However, they tend to be such pleasers that they can have great difficulty being assertive in a situation or relationship when it's needed. And their natural strengths are they are patient, easygoing, team player, stable, empathetic, compassionate, sensitive to feelings of others, tremendously loyal, puts people above projects, dependable, reliable, supportive, and agreeable. And their natural weaknesses are they are indecisive, over-accommodating, may sacrifice results for the sake of harmony, slow to initiate, avoids confrontations even when needed, and tends to hold grudges and remember hurts inflicted by others and fears change. Their basic disposition is that they are slow-paced and people-oriented, and they are motivated by desire for good relationships and appreciation of others. Their time management are they focus on the present and devote lots of time to helping others and building relationships. Their communication style is they are a two-way communicator. They are a great listener and provides empathetic response. And their decision making is they make decisions more slowly and wants input from others and then they often yield to the input. And when they are in pressure or tense situations, the golden retriever gives in to the opinions, ideas, and wishes of others and they are often too tolerant. And golden retrievers' greatest needs are they need security, gradual change, and time to adjust to it, and an environment free of conflict. And they desire quality relationships, security, consistent known environment, a relaxed and friendly environment, freedom to work at own pace. So the last personality type are the beavers. Beavers have a strong need to do things right and by the book. In fact, they're the kind of people who read instruction manuals. They are great at providing quality control in an office and will provide quality control in any situation or field that demands accuracy, such as accounting, engineering, etc. Because rules, consistency, and high standards are so important to beavers. They are often frustrated with others who do not share the same characteristics. Their strong need for maintaining high and oftentimes unrealistic standards can short-circuit their ability to express warmth in a relationship. So if you got the beavers, your natural strengths are your accurate, analytical, detail-oriented, thoroughness, industrious, orderly, methodical, and exhaustive, high standards, intuitive, and controlled. And your natural weaknesses are you are too hard on self, too critical of others, perfectionist, overly cautious, won't make decisions without all the facts, too picky, and overly sensitive. And beavers' basic disposition is they are slow-paced and task-oriented. They are motivated by the desire to be right and maintain quality. Time management of beavers is they tend to work slowly to make sure they are accurate. And their communication style are beavers are good listeners, communicate details, and are usually diplomatic. And their decision making is they avoid making decisions, need lots of information before they will make the decision. And when they are in pressure or tense situation, the beaver tries to avoid pressure or tense situations. They can ignore deadlines and their greatest needs. The beaver needs security, gradual change, and time to adjust to it. And what the beaver desires is clearly defined tasks, stability, security, low risk, and tasks that require precision and planning.
So what is career clusters? Career clusters are group of works related types of work. They give you an easy way to explore different kinds of job within one broad category. Start with one of the clusters like healthcare or construction to learn what it involves, current trends, and the different careers it offers. So we can see some examples in the table like if you're interested in organizing, directing, and evaluating business functions, then you will choose business management and administration business detail. So guys, what is the main purpose of studying the career cluster, or why is it so important? Again, what is the main purpose of studying these 16 career clusters? So, career clusters provide essential knowledge and skills for the 16 career clusters and the related career pathways. It also functions as a guide in developing programs of study bridging secondary and post-secondary curriculum, and for creating individual student plans of study for a complete range of career options. So, it helps you to choose on what career would you pick, no? So, it is so important for us to learn and to know unsa siya ka benefit, kada kong advantage sa itong pagpili sa itong career puhon. So, that's all. So, makitaan pa ninyo ang other examples in the table, like if na kay mga hilig ani or what skills do you have, then diri ka punta nga career. Okay? So, that's all for the career clusters.
So, good day everyone. Here's the continuation of our topic. Table 4. Job path using career clusters. If you're interested in architecture and construction, careers in designing, planning, managing, building, and maintaining the built environment, then study computer-aided drafting and design to become a product drafter, architectural drafter, and CAD technician. Construction management to become a estimator, site superintendent, and project coordinator. Facility service technology to become a maintenance technician and building technician. Geographic information system to become a GIS technician, map maker, and surveying technician. Heating, ventilation, and air conditioning to become a HVAC installer and HVAC mechanic. Industrial technology to become an industrial maintenance mechanic. renewable energy technologies to become a photovoltaic or solar thermal installer and geothermal technician. Arts, AV technology and communication. Designing, producing, exhibiting, performing, writing and publishing multimedia content including visual and performing arts and design. Journalism and entertainment services. Then study graphic design to become a graphic designer, web designer, animator or illustrator, or desktop publishing specialist. Mass communication to become a camera operator, radio or TV host, producer or director, audio or video editor. Music audio production to become a audio auditor. Photography to become a photographer and photographic lab technician. Studio art to become an illustrator or cartoonist. World Wide Web to become a web designer and developer. Business management and administration. Careers in planning, organizing, directing, and evaluating business functions essential to efficient and productive business operations. Then study accounting to become a payroll clerk and general accounting clerk. Administrative office systems to become a administrative assistant, legal or medical secretary, or office manager. Computer information systems to become a computer support specialist. Entrepreneurship to become a small business manager or owner. Management to become a manager or supervisor or human resource staff.
Education and training, planning, managing, and providing education and training services and related learning support services such as administration, teaching, training, administrative support, and professional support services. Early childhood education is for preschool or childcare teacher, early childhood administrator. Healthcare interpreting, like healthcare interpreter. Legal interpreting is for legal interpreters. Library technical assistant, like library aide and library clerk. Finance, planning and related services for financial and investment planning, banking, insurance, and business financial management. Accounting. The work of accounting is, no, not the work, but accounting is for bookkeeping, payroll, associate, loan officer. Government and public administrator or administration. Planning and executing government and function at the local, state, and federal levels, including governance, national security, foreign services, planning, revenue and taxation, and regulations. So, for government and public administration is for accounting, like tax preparer or auditor. Real estate is for real estate broker. Health science, planning, managing, and providing therapeutic services, diagnostic services, health informatics, support services, and biotechnologies, research and development. Agency or emergency medical technician, EMT basic or AMT paramedic. Exercise science, physical therapy assistant, and for health information technology is medical record coder, medical secretary, and health records professional. A nurse assistant is certified nurse assistant or CNA. Registered nurse is for registered nurse or RN, which is R and patient care technician or PCT. Thank you.
Our topic is human services, preparing individuals for career pathways that relate to families and humans' needs, such as counseling and mental health services, family and community service, personal health, and consumer services. If you want to take this pathway, you need to study early childhood education, healthcare interpreting, human services, therapy, and therapeutic message. So, the possible job you can get in this career is preschool or childhood care teacher, CTU is offering education major in early childhood. So if you want to proceed this one, you can apply to CTU. Next is family child care provider, early childhood administrator, healthcare interpreter, mental health worker, residential counselor, social service aide, certified addiction counselor, message therapist. Next is information technology. Building linkages in IT occupations for entry level. Technical and professional careers related to design development, support, and management of hardware, software, multimedia, and system integration to services. So if you want to take this career, you can study computer information system, graphic design, World Wide Web. So the possible jobs you can take in this pathway is network administrator, computer programming and analyst, computer game designer, desktop publishing specialist, web designer, and web developer. Next is law, public safety, and so planning, managing, and providing legal public safety, protective services, and homeland security, including professional and technical support services. So if you want to take this pathway, you can study criminal justice, emergency medical technician, fire science, and human services. The possible job you can get in this career is police officer, security officer, MET basic, MET paramedic, firefighter, fire inspector, group home worker, residential counselor. Next is manufacturing. Planning, managing, and performing the process of materials into intermediate or final products, and related to professional and technical support activities such as production planning and control, maintenance, and manufacturing process engineering. So if you want to take this pathway, you can study this: computer-aided design and drafting, electronics technology, industrial technology, renewable technology, and welding technology. So the career that you can take in this pathway is mechanical drafter, product drafter, model maker, electronics technician, electronics inspector, research and development technician, industrial maintenance mechanic, entry level manufacturing worker, photovoltaic, solar thermal, small wind system estimator, production welder. So this manufacturing pathway, you can apply this like in GMC if you want to find a company that is suitable for this career. Next is marketing. So we all know that marketing is all about business and entrepreneurship. So marketing, planning, managing, and performing marketing activities to reach organizational objectives such as brand management, professional sales, merchandising, marketing communications, and market research. So marketing is an advantage if you want to have a business. You can study management, marketing, real estate, and the possible career jobs that you can take in this pathway is marketing manager, salesperson, customer service representative, marketing representative, real estate broker, real estate managing broker. So you can apply this to some big financial companies. Next is science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, or we all know as STEM. Planning and providing scientific research and professional and technical services, including laboratory and testing services and research and development services. So if you want to be engineer, a doctor, a nurse, and if you love science, technology, and mathematics, this career is suitable for you. So in this pathway, you need to study graphic information system, laboratory technology, and
you sa in taking STEM, there are also a lot of subjects like physics, biology, chemistry, and calculus that can also help you to step on or to take advantage with. So the career pathways that we can take is GIS technician, map maker, surveying technician, chemical lab, assistant technician, biology lab, assistant technician, quality control technician, process control technician. Other is engineering, of course, nurses like medtech, redtech, architecture, and anything and many more jobs that is related to science, technology, engineering, mathematics. So last is transport, distribution, and logistics. The planning, management, and movement of people, materials, and goods by road, pipeline, air, rail, and water, and related professional and technical services such as infrastructure planning, logistics, mobile equipment, and facilities. So this pathway, transportation, distribution, and logistics, is common in. You can apply this on the PWH since they fix like infrastructures such as our roads. So in taking this study, you need to. In taking this pathway, you need to study accounting, real estate, and the career that can lead you to this pathway is tax preparer, auditor, and real estate company. So that's all for our reporting. Thank you.